Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. I'm
You know, I just put it there. My coat. I'll bring it here.
Yeah, nothing ended up happening yesterday.
It was good. So, who did it?
Somebody did it.
You don't know who did it?
No, I went to a place.
Oh,
I'm saying
oh, oh.
sometimes even my amateur doing, I almost like better.
Oh, good. Yeah, you should do whatever that makes you feel good.
With her brother, the singer, going there.
You're telling my mom about that question yesterday. I was like, Mom, we didn't have an answer. What you say?
Oh yeah.
They asked if you guys like me. I tried to get better. I was like, wait, no, you're not supposed to be keeping the score. He's living out of now. I was just like, oh, my husband, he's in a blue state right now. He does all the sports, but that one I here too. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's nice. What?
I'll get another one. I want to send it to Mom.
Oh, wait, they just arrived. Maybe I can close the door. I'm glad you should I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to welcome you all here to Anjali's bridal shower. For those of you who do not know me, I'm Sonia, Anjali's youngest cousin. I remember while growing up, Anjali was my biggest role model, and she was always helping out. Whether she was helping out like a mom by holding her baby, or whether she was helping out at church, like singing, or even helping out like kids' church or stuff like that. She always spent her time helping others. So I want today to be about spending our time taking care of and helping Anjali to prepare for her big day. Thank you all for coming, and we hope you have a great time. To start off this program, I would like to do an icebreaker. So if everyone could like take turns in introducing themselves by explaining how they met Anjali, that would be greatly appreciated.
You want every person or some?
Everyone.
Okay, so where do you start?
Quick.
Just fast.
That's like Karthi can start.
Oh wow. I met Anjali through marriage. Once I got married and I came over here, met you through, I guess, Sanjay's family, and we immediately hit it off. And I've seen you grow up to be such a beautiful lady. And it's really nice to see your journey in finding your identity, being the person that you are, and now going on into the next stages of life, which is going to be way more fun compared to everything else you've done.
I first met Anjali when we first moved here, and she was one of the most active young people in the church, and you used to call Noi late at night trying to like organize stuff all the time. and Anjali, you've been such a happy person to be around with. I love you, and I hope you have so much happiness in your next phase of life.
Hey everyone, good day to you all. I met Anjali when she was born. And she was a nice, healthy baby. And one unique thing about her is that at day 6, she started sleeping through the night. And I got a little worried. So I phoned my doctor and I said, what do I do? What do I do? Do I wake her up for feedings, etc.? And he said, well, wake her up for just a couple more days, and after that, I guess you're one of the lucky moms. Most babies, take a little bit longer to sleep through the night, and so that was that. And she also went to our church camp in Pennsylvania when she was really tiny. She was, very tiny, because you might have been like 2 months or less. And everyone said I was crazy, but she enjoyed herself and she was no trouble at all. She was very curious and looked around the place at people, and that was Anjali from a very young age. She started singing all by herself. We never pushed her to sing she would make up songs with lyrics that like sometimes made no sense and sometimes made sense. And at just under 3 years, she sang for the first time in public at one of the church events. And ever since then, Anjali has enjoyed her singing ministry and, being active in church no matter where she is. And we are so fortunate to have a beautiful, lovely daughter who is very caring and loving to her family and friends and the community at large. And I wish her nothing but the best as she takes on this new chapter in her life. Thank you so much for coming, and to my sister Esther for organizing this lovely event.
So I'm Manisha, and I met Anjali when I was born because she's my older sister. And I will be more brief, but Anjali's always been such a great role model. Like Sonia was saying, all of us looked up to her as kind of like the elder cousin in the area and sister in our family. So it's crazy because she's the first person in our direct family getting married, so we're all very excited to celebrate her on her special day and celebrate her today. So yeah.
My name is Brenda Christian. I am Anjali's father, Richard's his first cousin. And so she's just always been part of my family. Oh, just want to mention one thing. When she was 4 years old, I just had a baby, and she came to the hospital and she gave me $1 as a gift for the baby. And we kept that $1 and probably have it still. So she was always really cute and really nice with my kids and all the cousins.
And hi everyone, I'm Jaya Koyopale. I am also Richard's first cousin, and so just really happy for you, Anjali, on this really, really happy occasion and happy time in your life. And yeah, I agree with Brenda. You've always been really sweet, and my daughter Adriana would have been here. She's really upset that she can't be here. She's traveling. But the friendship and the love that you show her is always really appreciated. So congratulations.
I'm Mary Pandit, and I met Anjali first through her lovely aunt and mom. And I just want to say, like, you're the best singer. I love the way you sing, and I know you're going to win an Oscar. Not an Oscar, but a Grammy. Oscar too, I hope. But I'm so happy for you, and congratulations.
I'm Shanti. I've known Anjali, I don't know, all her life, I think. But Anjali, like everyone says, is always one of the most positive people I know, and she has always been there for me, helped me with my kids, and visited us when we were away. So she's always been one of those people that I know she's always a person I can rely on, and someone who's always there. And we're very happy for you.
I'm Deepa James, and I first met Anjali whenever her parents first brought her to SASDAC. And the thing about that I remember about her most when she was a baby, that she had the most adorable face and the cutest cheeks.
Yes.
And like pinchable, but we didn't. We held back. But I got to know Anjali even better the last couple of years after she began her, I guess, youth ministry at SASDAC, where she would help the Sabbath schools, and my husband and I, we helped with youth Sabbath school. And so she was such a great help to us, and we got to know each other there, and we went camping together, discussed relationships, all that kind of stuff. And so we're so happy for her. And even yesterday, we had taught youth Sabbath school, and it was on relationships, and Anjali and Isaac came and we interviewed them, the kids interviewed them, and they were so kind and gracious to help us out, and the kids had an amazing time, a fun time learning about their relationship and what it means to have a Christ-centered one. So thank you, Anjali, for having that example for them, and again, we're so happy for you.
I'm Sabi, and I'm Deepa's sister, but I remember even before Anjali was born, I remember that her parents, even when Mimiaka was fully pregnant with you, coming to all the church events. So Anjali has been involved in the church even before she was born. And I do remember even when they were carol singing in the winter, bringing you in that car seat, and that's how we knew those chubby cheeks were in that car seat. Like, your parents have set such a big foundation of service to others, like since even before you were born, and it's been such a joy to see you grow into that. You know, you've served in so many different capacities, and even though we're church members, we feel like we're more like family to you, and we are so happy for you that you found the partner for yourself, and we're so overjoyed to be able to celebrate this occasion with you.
I am Anu Lakra. I knew or know Anjali like Miriam's daughter. When I first came into this country, she was a little girl, but always moving around and looking how she could help, as little as she was. And as she grew up, and when we moved to the new church, I saw her helping nature. She put others first. That's what I have seen her. And I really admire that characteristic of yours, always helping. And whenever I asked you to help as in the church, she never said no. And she'll go beyond that. If she could not say yes, she would go beyond to help, how she could help, providing others in her place. And so Anjali, I have admired you as a person, your singing talent, of course, that goes beyond saying, and your nature, helping nature, and because of Miriam and Esther, I felt like I own her, and I would say anything to her, and I'm so happy that you found the person that you're going to marry, and congratulations on your upcoming big day.
Thank you.
Yours.
Can I stand?
Yes, sure.
Yes,
Can do anything you want.
I'm so happy today. I'm happy to everybody, Anjali and her parents and her relatives, and also Anu and the family. This Anu is very helpful for me.
You need to introduce yourself first.
Oh, I'm the grandma of Anjali Christian.
Grandma, mother's
grandma.
mother.
When Anjali was 1 month old, I arrived here to help them out because both the parents are working far away place. So I was so happy until today. This Anu, from the day one I know her, she helped me out until today in so many ways. She is really like one of my daughters. So because of that I have to tell. And also, and so many things to tell. And Anjali is really a blessed girl in so many ways. She is very healthy. From day one until today, she eats a lot of chili and habanero, but she never gets sick. That's why I'm very happy. And she sing, make up songs, and like whatever I try to teach her, she can follow. Mizo song or anything like that. And she even sing in one of Mizo Day. She sang Mizo song and they all were very happy. And she loves children. So I'm happy that now
We started giving hints.
myself, I want to have more children. I couldn't have because I was not healthy. So I wish that she will be blessed with some good children and good husband. So I thank every one of you. I want to tell so many things, but I have to
Maybe
give
later
chance
we
to
can
everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Esther George, Anjali's aunt, mother's sister. I'm so glad all of you are here. I've known Anjali, of course, since she was born, but maybe more later because I'm doing something else. But the first time I met you, Anj, was I think at my brother's wedding in Mizoram. You were a little baby, right? Did you come there?
Yeah.
And it was love at first sight. You had chubby cheeks. You were so cute. You were the firstborn in our family as a grandchild. So it was awesome to meet you. Then that's it for now. Thanks.
Is it my turn?
Yes,
Okay, I'll also stand up because my voice is not so good today. I almost didn't make it, but I couldn't miss this chance to be part of this elite group here. Let me first introduce myself as Anjali's grandmother and my mother are first cousins. Now figure that out. But we, her grandmother and my mother were very, very dear to each other. And I've known you all your life. A lot of people have said much about her singing. She was an associate pastor, right? At Sasdak for a short time or some.
Yes.
She was doing some. And once we went to Sasdak for a funeral, and she's a much sought after special song presenter. We were sitting with our pastor, Chad, in the church, and he heard her sing, and he says, when my time comes, I want her to sing. For me, for my funeral. I don't know whether we've ever discussed it, but then.
You reminded me.
Huh?
You reminded me recently.
I reminded you recently. So then he tells me now we have her in our church, and I enjoy hearing her take care of the song. What's the early morning service, the first service. So and she also sang at our 50th wedding anniversary along with her sister. She has blessed so many of us with talents. And one other thing I have to mention is, although she is related and we have large gatherings, the first time she came to our house was Seelan's 50th birthday celebration, and Seelan invited Isaac to our house. So she tells me, after being relatives for so long, it took Isaac to bring me to your house. So Isaac is very dear to us because Seelan and he are very close. They work together in the school activities and things like that. He's a PE director at the school. I wish you the very best for years to come. And I have for you 3 books today that I want you to read. If you can, before the wedding.
Oh, okay.
But you have blessed many of us, and we are here for you. We wish you the best.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Abrahams, my mother-in-law. So I guess I'm connected through family, through to Anjali, but I actually just met her. She's a newer friend. I attend the first service at Spencerville, and I'm like their biggest fan of the groups that come, and I think it's so adorable how her and Isaac are up there singing together. I'm like, oh, they're so cute. But I think it's just more challenging as we grow up to like make new friends, so it's like awesome that we've connected. And she's so funny, like she makes me laugh every single time I see her. And your bubbly personality, even though we haven't really connected until recently, I feel like I've known you for a long time. Two fun things. I like you so much that we took her to, I'm a huge Commanders fan. I work for the team, and she's a huge Dallas Cowboys fan. And we took them to a game, a Cowboys game that they totally won. So that's one thing that was really fun that we did as a double date. And then another funny thing is when she went to visit her in-laws, like she was like in puzzle mania, like they only did puzzles, and she was like, Rebecca, I'm the only one that doesn't do puzzles. So anytime I see a puzzle now, I'm like, Anjali, look at this puzzle, look at this puzzle. So I'm excited for you and Isaac. Isaac, like my mother-in-law said, and my husband are buddies, and they I'm just excited as you get married that we can continue to hang out. And I love your influence in terms of your relationship with God, and I think that's a positive thing for us. So I think marriage has its ups and downs, and we'll always be there for you.
Hi, I'm Lauren Esfeld. I actually met Anjali through Isaac because I came home to my own house and she was at my pool. So that's what happens. You come home from work and there's a group of young adults swimming in your pool. And so I met her, I guess when they started kind of hanging out at my house. And so just getting to watch them kind of grow together, because obviously I've known him the longest. I've known him for many, many years, and just watching him kind of break down those barriers that he's had for so long, and just realize that she is the right person for him. And I'm not gonna cry, but you know, she's made a huge difference in his life, and I'm grateful for her because I see such a change in him and how he is, and it wouldn't happen without her. And he found someone who loves the same things that he does, and I was so excited when they got engaged. I'm excited that they're getting married, and just excited for our continued relationship.
So my name is Christina. I actually observed Anjali from a distance for way before we actually met. I always admired her singing and just watching her interact with other friends of mine. Like, she always has this sparkle in her eyes. She's always just animated and excited. I always was like jealous, like, I want to know her. Like, she's talking to my friends, maybe I can stand here and meet you too. But I think I had my first conversation with you because of Lauren. Like, I came up to be like, I want to know her too. But I just have always admired your personality, your genuine nature of loving people. And I remember when you came over for dinner one time, my husband was like, well, how did you stay in the church? And she's like, because I love the church. Like, it's just your service is natural. So I appreciate that. And I too want to second how much you add to Isaac's life. Like, I liked him before, but I really like him a lot better now that you're together. So.
Hi, my name is Kimi. You must have seen me before. I used to sing with Anjali, I met Anjali like more than 10 years ago when I came to the States through her mom as a Mizo sister. When I first met her, I felt like I found my long lost little sister. I find that I think we looked a little similar. We have a lot of similarities. So I think a person like Anjali is very rare to find. I'm very impressed for her Christ-like character and nature. Very rare to find person nowadays. I think she's so special. I'm very, very impressed and inspired by her ministry, her voice, her everything. I wish she just stay like that for my kids to look up to and then be a good example. But I'm so happy she found someone, and I'm sure Isaac knows how special she is too, and I think he's a very, very fortunate guy. I always hope that she marries to a Mizo community. That was my always wish. But then Isaac found her, or she found him. They found each other. I'm so happy for her, and I wish her best for the future. And I hope she continues to be like this the same way. Be a good example and serve the Lord. Thank you.
My name is Dindini, and I've known Anjali from church. The first time I saw her she was singing, and her voice was so beautiful. And I didn't know she has a Mizo blood at first. But then later on, when I found out that her mom is Mizo, and I kind of just have that kind of connection with her, even before I talked to her. And later on, we kind of, I don't remember where we sang together, like the three of us. We did the trio, and then after that, I kind of have connection with her, and we started talking, and we were friends from IG, and then we started talking about relationships and stuff. As Kimi said that I always wish that she would have a music when she told me that she is going to travel to Aizol, I was so excited, and I was so excited for her. I was hoping that she could find the right miso guy over there. But then when she came back from Aizol, I talked to her. I asked her, "Did you find anyone?" And she's like, "No," and I was so sad. But then God knows our future, and then I'm happy that He has someone for you, the perfect guy for you, and I'm so happy that you find, your right person right now, and I'm so glad that I can be here today. And one thing that I want to mention is that Anjali would never say no to anyone if you ask for help. She will always be there for you. Sorry. She would always offer help. I just appreciate you so much, and I'm so happy that you're gonna get married, and congratulations.
Hi, I'm Clarita. I've known Anjali since she was about 1 year old. We used to go to her house and swim. My whole family would go there. I remember her singing at the old Sastak church, the Circle church. We would go there and see her sing when she was like 2 or 3. She has like that voice, like the previous have already mentioned. She's like a little sister I never had. She would always check up on me. I remember when I had a baby, she would call me and she's like, "Let's meet up. I want to come by, see the baby." She would bring gifts. I have a lot to learn from her. She's very thoughtful. I'm so happy that she found her Mr. Right, and I cannot wait until her for the wedding day. And I wish you the best with you and Isaac. Thank you.
Anjali, what can I say to you, or this group? It is so nice to be part of a small group like this. Whenever we have get-togethers, the Indian functions, it's huge. And we really cannot interact the way we have done today. And all of you have spoken so well and appreciated the life of Anjali all these years. I've known her since she was born because she's part of the family. And I've seen her all these years. And I felt bad when she said, "This is the first time I've been to your house." That was a couple of years ago when Seela turned 50. And anyway, we are very glad that you found and Isaac found each other. I'm not going to, she told me, Esther said, short devotional. That's why I brought this whole big book. This book is a Stay Married, a couple's devotional. It's really nice. I started reading it, and I'm just going to read a short portion from that book. You'll get this book anyway. It's as part of your gift. Feed the good stuff. Philippians 4:8 says, "Finally, brothers and sisters, fill your minds with beauty and truth. Meditate on whatever is honorable, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is good, whatever is virtuous and praiseworthy." Feed the good stuff and starve the bad stuff. I don't think you have too many to starve. In marriage, we have to be purposeful about noticing, remembering, and appreciating the good stuff our partners bring into our lives. When we are in a regular practice of noticing the positive, it becomes easier to overlook and forgive the negative. The reason is that our brains work best with patterns. Your brain likes to connect similar thoughts into a story it can remember and apply to your life in general. When you focus on something positive, something you appreciate about your partner, your brain searches for more positive things to attach to the first thought. Likewise, if you focus on something negative, your brain begins to bring up more negative thoughts to build that story. If I focus on something annoying that my husband does, like leaving hair clippings in the sink after he shaves, and let myself get irritated, the next thing I know, I'm looking at his toothpaste splatters all over the mirror and the water all over the counter and his wet towel bunched up on the floor. Now, I'm sure he's the dirtiest, most inconsiderate person ever. He's gross and I'm annoyed. And when he walks into the room, he'll be greeted by a wife who's ready to criticize him for things he didn't even know he did wrong. Relationship, this happens to all of us, but it doesn't have to. As famous relationship researcher Dr. John Gottman says in his book, The 7 Principles of Making Marriage Work, fondness and admiration are 2 of the most critical elements in a rewarding and long-lasting romance. Although happily married couples may feel driven to distraction at times by their partner's personality flaws, they still feel that the person they married is worthy of honor and respect. If fondness and admiration are completely missing, reviving the relationship is impossible. Did you catch that? Remember. Look at the positive things that Isaac is coming to you with, not his flaws. But everybody here has said how flawless you are. So I'm happy Isaac, our friend, has chosen you to be the positive wife that you are going to be. May God bless your marriage. Congratulations, and we love you.
Pray for the food. We'll start eating and then we'll
now Api is going to pray for our
food. Food, Mom. We'll pray, please, and then we can do the next.
Dear God, thank you so much. We want to praise you and we want to show love to you because you love us so much. Today, our beloved granddaughter Anjali, bridal shower, all of us are here and we seek for your blessing for our food which we are going to partake soon. Bless this program and let Anjali remember the love of all of us and the love of you until how long she lives. In Jesus' holy and righteous name I pray. Amen. Amen.
June 25. June 25. Okay. What is my middle name? Remy. So letter C again. What high school did I go to? C. Howard. Yes, C. Howard. Where did I first meet the groom? Church. B. Church. Do you guys know where the honeymoon is? Costa Rica. Costa Rica. There you go. Where do I work now? I work at Ernst & Young, yes. Those are all really good options, though. Yeah, that's good. What city was I born in? D.C. Yep, Washington, D.C. I think my mom went after work. So.
Yeah, my doctor was there.
Yeah. What is my favorite holiday?
Thanksgiving. It's not. Are you sure it's not? Oh my God!
They said these are Mizo holidays.
Is it a Mizo holiday? Okay. Big, yeah.
I didn't know this. Okay, what's my favorite color? Blue. Favorite color? Blue. That's also the wedding color. Ooh. Little preview. My favorite perfume? Gucci Flora. Yeah. My favorite dessert? Chocolate chip cookie. But like a specific, like a good chocolate chip cookie, like
amongst these, you like that.
I do like a good chocolate chip cookie. Favorite ice cream? Buttered pecan. Mom, that's your favorite. I know. That's why I put it. No, cookie dough. Yeah. That's my favorite. Yes, my okay, this one's a little bit tricky. Which is false? I have never
Dyed your hair?
Are you sure it's so black?
Your hair is so
No, she's never dyed her
Wait,
hair.
I've never dyed my hair.
Yes.
Wait, which one have I never?
Yeah.
So which one have I done? It's a
Oh,
double
so tricky.
Half
I know,
of the
that's
thing
Auntie
is to
Brenda.
read the question carefully.
So the question is, which have I done?
So run a 10K.
No, that was a trick question.
I have been to Spain.
Been to Spain would be the
I have not broken a bone. I have not ran a 10K. Sorry, and I have not dyed my hair.
Oh, she's never run a 10K.
Sorry, 5K.
Yeah.
So wait, okay, so everybody got it wrong.
Favorite restaurant? Le Diplomat.
Rosita's parents' favorite.
These are all my mom's favorite.
What's your favorite restaurant?
Le Diplomat. Have you been there?
Yeah.
It's good, right? You don't like it? It's good. B.
Favorite restaurant in B?
Which South have I been to? B. South Africa.
Which one is it?
South Africa. What car do I drive? Volkswagen Jetta.
I already know all the answers.
What generation was I born into? Millennial. Just under the wire, but yes, it's millennial. Millennial. And then, this question. What team do I want to win the Super Bowl this evening? I said Kansas City.
Because if you're an NFL fan,
I just can't.
it can't be a
Did anybody get all 18 besides Zachary, who doesn't count?
You got 18.
Zachary doesn't count.
Wow. You can get that.
He doesn't count.
No, I don't count.
Okay.
I got 3 wrong.
Can I get the?
Oh, okay. How about 15? Who has 15?
Well, you can do 17 and 16.
Nobody got that.
17
I don't
and
know.
15.
You got 17?
Out of 18, no, you are 15 because you said 3 wrong. There are 18. How many? 18. So how is, so 15. Anyone above 15? Anyone above 15? Anyone above 15?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Mom is the winner.
So it's official. Mother of the bride knows her the best.
That's nice.
Years ago.
In Hosur?
Yes. Yes. Isn't that something? That's something. Auntie Sarodi. Yes. She did a very lovely bridal shower for me. Oh, yes.
That's
Okay, I had to write my speech since I'm not very good at public speaking. Dear Anjali, as you step into this beautiful new chapter of your life, it's so. Okay. I wanted to take a moment to celebrate the wonderful person you are. There's so many things to say good about you, but 3 things that stood out and the highlight that I wanted watching you grow into the woman you are today. Number 1 is your thoughtfulness and generosity. What Uncle Eddie, that's my husband, always says is, Anjali never forgets to bring a little something, a souvenir for us whenever she travels. And I have been a recipient of your lavish gifts, and I'm so proud to have a niece as wonderful as you are. You have always been consistent in your thoughtfulness and generosity, which we notice and appreciate. Number 2, your willingness to always help others. As many have mentioned, we all are recipients of the help that she has offered to us, from singing requests to organizing small and large events in church.
You have always been ready to lend a hand and always managed to do it very efficiently. Right off the bat, after completing your college, you volunteered in Africa for 3 whole months in not very good conditions. You truly manifested your love for the kids over there as you spoke with passion in your eyes about them and the experiences you had over there. Your willingness to help others is a testament to your generous spirit and your strong sense of community. Your number 3, your unwavering love for God. Your faith and religious principles have always been a guiding light in your life, including when it came to choosing your life partner. You had many non-negotiables that I was personally very surprised or impressed about, and one of the main ones being someone who truly believed in God. That was the person you were looking for. Many came, but you felt that they were not qualified because you felt that their faith was not strong enough. And so you just wanted to say that I'm so glad you finally found the person that God meant for you. You inspire all of us to live with purpose and to seek a deeper connection with God. I just want to say that you have always been a shining example for many young people and also for adults like us. And today on your bridal shower, I am honored to be your aunt and shower you with God's blessings and love. May your marriage be filled with joy, understanding, and unwavering support for each other. May you and Isaac continue to grow in faith and love, and may your home be a place of warmth and kindness. And now let us all raise our glasses to celebrate Anjali. May your days ahead be as wonderful and bright as you are, to a lifetime of love, joy, and endless blessings. With all my love and best wishes, Auntie. Cheers. Cheers. Okay. Answers to the with God. I just want to say that you have always been a shining example for many young people and also for adults like us. And today on your bridal shower, I am honored to be your aunt and shower you with God's blessings and love. May your marriage be filled with joy, understanding, and unwavering support for each other. May you and Isaac continue to grow in faith and love, and may your home be a place of warmth and kindness. And now let us all raise our glasses to celebrate Anjali. May your days ahead be as wonderful and bright as you are, to a lifetime of love, joy, and endless blessings. With all my love and best wishes, Auntie. Cheers. Cheers.
Floor is groomsmen. Re-off is forever. Okinamid is honeymoon. Sounds like a drug. Neo-micro is ceremony. Pleoc is couple. Fight cigarette. Gift registry. Agmiri is marriage. Nigamatin is engagement. Next one is veil. Presents. Wingy key is wedding cake. Here, you can.
Does anyone want more
ribbon set?
Forever.
Wait, we'll do like a little.
Forever, not favor.
can smell.
Make a face. Just do it. Just do it.
You know that you and Jaya, Brenda,
This is to
you and Jaya, I found
Anj and Isaac.
introduce your
52. Oh wait, no.
I
This
know,
isn't
but I
52.
thought you would say
Not their 52nd anniversary.
Alright.
Cheers. Cheers.
No, it could be his sister.
And as in,
That's the good stuff.
you can say Brenda,
That's the good stuff.
and as in,
This is me. I don't get out. I've been mostly other than work trips.
Alright. What do you think this is?
The what?
It's good.
Do you want some? I don't know.
Where's the spoon going?
You can have it. Do you want it?
Alright, second. I'm good.
You like cookies? Anybody want cookies?
Damn. We're like actually vloggers now.
Everyone was telling me
Peanut butter. Chips. Can't go wrong.
You act so different around me. Just so long, we're going on. This is the dress that Linda's gonna wear. Most likely.
We always
Right?
remember that. I think we were
That's what we're thinking.
surprised by his personality. So funny. So I'm better and I get it. You all want
Not close to what her dress is, apparently.
So, but you
Well, beautiful.
I
She's a
have-
fashion
I
designer.
had already seen her dress, so I was being.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Anjali wrote, this is Anjali's dress, according to Anjali. And then the person closest to it is this. Does anyone recognize it?
yeah, I forgot to fill it in.
Shanti. I think it's Shanti. Oh, really? You did it.
This one is closest. Who's?
Is that my drawing? Did you put
I
yeah,
put my
name
on
it.
Yeah.
In front.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sean. Sean. All right.
Yay.
Pretty good. For the best guess.
To go and get that dress made now. Perfect design.
Oh no, I was joking.
That's funny.
Thank you, everyone. That concludes the thing. Please stay as long as you want, but
Just to say thanks everyone for coming. Really appreciate your presence here today. You know, you are all very close to Anjali, and so we are so thankful that you could be here. I just wanted to say thank you, huge thanks to Sabita for making these little favors that are handmade. They are custom just for Anjali.
Let me add that she calls it a work of love because she makes them from scratch.
Yes. And Brenda, thanks so much for the wonderful game. Auntie, thanks so much, Auntie Vimla, for the devotion. Mom, thanks for the prayers. Sonia, thanks for emceeing the program. I think that's
Photographers.
Doing it? Oh. Taking a picture? Whoa. Can I go this way?
It has a limited thing.
It's almost fully around.
It's almost.
If I go down, will it? It's not tracking me down?
It did. It just zoomed out.
Am I in the frame still?
Yeah. You broke it. You got it back in.
Yeah, we didn't meet you then.
This is the first one we haven't been to in 20-something years. Wow. We broke our tradition.
Do you feel bad throwing away a photo? Sometimes I'll throw
Nice to see
consulting.
I left my husband with a bit.
One more.